Morning, Mr. Freeman. Looks like you're running late. Hey, Mr. Freeman.
Ah, Gordon.
Gordon, I'm in the middle of something here. Good morning, Dr. Freeman.
Oh, would you look at that? Freeman actually did show up for work this morning. Looks like somebody here owes me lunch.
Good morning, Freeman. Good morning, Gordon.
Morning, champ.
Hello.
Aw, man, you cut the ponytail. Sellout.
Gordon, we can hear you. Oh, God. Shut it down. Shutting down. Someone get him out of there.
What is up, guys? This is Dead Rockstar here from Modinformer, and this is Black Mesa for Half-Life 2. I could compare Black Mesa to a high school reunion. There's so many familiar faces, and at the same time, so much has changed. But instead of seeing a bunch of alcohol and drug-ridden former classmates, we're greeted by a completely reimagined Half-Life. Since the mod has been in development for roughly 8 years, I've come to expect quality out of the mod. The amount of details, polish, and custom content is overflowing in this, and at the same time, it's perfectly balanced out and doesn't seem overdone at all in-game. All this work is too easy to overlook. Since the Black Mesa team implemented everything so well, it's easy to miss the achievements list or the extra options menu to address Black Mesa specific features, or even the dialogue NPCs say after they initially greet you in-game. It's just all been executed with perfect precision and makes the Half-Life world come alive.
Yep. There's a pepperoni pizza in my near future. Gonna get me one of them jumbo-size Rudda grape sodas. Ooh.
Black Mesa's gameplay on the Source engine is very similar to the Half-Life 2 without the gravity gun. That being said, the animations add to that and stylize the gameplay to a very unique style that just looks awesome. The animations are all top-notch, and the sound fits them perfectly. Once again, the extremely long development cycle shows its strength. There's just so much extra stuff going on in the mod that it makes the Half-Life story pop with life, and so much has been done in Black Mesa that Valve wasn't able to do with the original Gold Source engine, and it gives certain areas purpose that were originally kind of worthless, forgotten spaces. The soundtrack and audio design takes the cake. I played this with and without headphones. The quality of the sound effects are dynamic and crisp. I couldn't believe how low some of the bass was in certain parts of the music. It caused my whole desk to shake, but it also effectively sets a daunting tone and pace for the mod. It's so hard to miss the entire voice acting team. They were all just great. I think some purists or perfectionists might have issues with some of the voiceovers, but I think everyone did a wonderful job. The graphics and the environment weren't the only things that the Black Mesa team redid better. They took the whole gameplay experience and ran with it. Source is my favorite game engine, hands down. It may have its quirks here and there, but for the last 5 years it's been giving me great gameplay with each new mod that comes out. With Black Mesa, there were a few key moments I felt that were really well done and got me excited with the mod. Of course, there's seeing all the original events in game redone, and that's very nostalgic, but some of the new stuff they added, like how Kleiner walks you over to Eli and just seeing them together at a younger age, that was really cool.
Blazes is going on with...
I liked the extra scripted events that included a lot of custom animations and polish, and that just shows how much work was put into this mod. I also enjoyed the extra puzzles that fit perfectly into context, like they were supposed to be there. Another in-game moment I liked a lot was the first Gargantua encounter. It was really well done. I felt extremely threatened, and I ran for my dear life as I tried to make it across the rooms and get into the clear. Just superb. With the Source engine, all of the weaponry was responsive and felt well done, and the grunts performed as expected. They took all of my bullets free of charge. Everything that was good about the gameplay in Half-Life is captured in Black Mesa and shined up with the Source engine. When it comes down to the negatives about this mod, there's nothing really major. Just minor nitpicky stuff. I crashed a few times during load sequences. If I were to change anything at all about the mod, I would add a water effect on the visor, just to make things a little bit more realistic. So who might want to play this? If you want to play Half-Life, reimagined and done better than the original, then this mod is perfect for you. If you're a diehard or a purist, you might want to ignore this one, but even then, this is one of the best mods out there of all time, in my opinion. You need to play this, and since the Source engine is free, you don't have an excuse not to. In conclusion, Black Mesa is an extremely well done recreation of Half-Life. The Black Mesa team respected Half-Life's original design and expanded upon all of that as well. The models, mapping, the textures, and the sound design is at professional level, and the gameplay is as smooth as butter. This is by far one of the best mods I've ever played, at a level of quality rarely touched by a modding team. Until next time, this has been Dead Rockstar from Modinformer.net. Subscribe to our channel, check out the rest of our videos, and stay classy.
He waited too long! We can't contain it!